Greetings, citizens. Justiguy has arrived and returned. The 100 line Last Defense Academy. We found ourselves at the second to last Defense Academy.
It's kind of a long story. I guess it all started when...
Alright, moment of truth, but before I could go on, the door of the gym swung open and a bright, cheery voice cut across me. Alright. Is either of my theories going to be correct?
Hey everyone, I'm back.
Oh? When I heard it, my whole body tensed up and my heart started beating like crazy. I knew that voice up until recently. I used to hear it practically every day, and she's going to have amnesia, right? It couldn't be, could it? I had to know. I turned to face the door. When I saw I would just watch my heart beat even faster. So fast, I'm going to burn my chest.
Sorry it took so long. I hope I didn't make you worry.
Question mark.
Of course we worried. How many times have we told you not to venture beyond the school without an escort?
I'm sorry. I just thought I might be able to find some kind of clue, no matter how small. I haven't given up on Moko yet. She's
Moko?
out there somewhere. Ah, it's you! Wow.
Yeah, she doesn't remember me.
Are you feeling better? We've been taking care of you the best we can, but it was starting to...
Oh boy! Look at his fucking face.
Mr. Sumino? Something the matter?
Karuha.
The moment I said her name, the dam broke. I couldn't hold my best back anymore.
Karuha! You're all right? What are you doing here? They haven't been making you fight too, have they?
Let me go! What do you think you're doing? Grabbing my hand like that?
Well, what do you mean? What's the problem? I'm just so...
Oh boy.
Karuha.
Here we go.
Why do you keep calling me Karua? I have no idea who that is. I think you've got me confused for someone else. I know
she does have different hair.
you keep talking about. My name is Nozomi Kirifuji. See? Our names aren't even similar.
So either she's lying, she's got amnesia, or she's got a double. Nozomi? She's not Karuha? Did I make a mistake? That can't be right. You look exactly like her. Your hairstyle is a little different, but your voice is exactly, I remember it. How could two completely unrelated people be so alike? You are Karuha. Now stop fooling around. You got me, okay? You've had your fun. So please just... Before I could say any more, a metallic sound rang out. The next thing I knew, somebody had a blade pressed against my throat. Stand down, said Takumi. Be forewarned, my holy Jumonji sword is a sacred blade that actively seeks out the blood of the wicked. I am not the one who decides who I cut down with it. The sword has a mind of its own. And I ask thee, holy Jumonji sword, is this man our next target? Does he possess a wicked heart? We totally does, the wickedest! Haven't we met somewhere before? Oldest pickup line in the book. I've seen fraudsters in cheap suits suckering tons of helpless victims that way. And let's not forget the impropriety of touching a girl without her consent. Why would he do that if not to stain Nozomi's fair hand with his own Okay. Being decent, kind. Trust me, Kyoshka, you'll be doing the world a favor by separating this oaf's head from his body. Quite enough, there would be no beheadings the other day. Mr. Sumino, I really must insist you calm down. This young lady is Nozomi Kirifuji. She's a member of this unit, and none of us have ever heard of this Karuha you speak of. You got it all wrong, old boy. It's time you've accepted that. I was wrong, you're not? They're all saying this girl isn't Karuha. Is it true? Do they just look the same? How is that possible? They're completely identical. What is going on here? Things are making less sense than usual. What do you say, Mr. Sumino? Feeling a little less frantic now? I can't believe it. I won't. But if I keep pushing it, they'll only think I'm unstable or dangerous and try to lock me up. Worse. Now, I need to be smart about this.
Hey!
Sorry, I made a mistake. I guess I got carried away. I'm still a little out of it from whatever knocked me out. You look so much like this girl I know. Seeing her, well, you, after all this time, I couldn't help myself. I wasn't thinking straight. I'm sorry. It's okay. It just took me by surprise, that's all. There's no... She looks very creeped out. I don't blame you for being confused. I'm sure you've been through a lot. You shouldn't be so lenient on him, Nozomi. This is why unattractive commoners like you get taken advantage of. You're always so quick to see the worst in everyone, Kujara, including me, apparently. If you forgive him, Lady Nozomi, then the holy Jumonji sword need not spill blood today. A true warrior fights for justice, not an unrevenge. With a flourish, Koshka finally sheathes her sword, and I breathe a sigh of relief. Sheesh. Why is she carrying a katana around anyway? Yeah, the girls here can be kind of intense. You've gotta be careful around them. You do a little thing like walk around the school naked, and suddenly everyone's all up in his head. space in the buff. Don't you have any shame? You were letting it all hang out. It was a sight I'll never forget. Let's change the subject, shall we? Mr. Sumino, I think it's time you told us what you're doing here. What's happening over at Last Defense Academy? Oh, right, I almost forgot. I pulled myself together and told everyone what we've been through in the last few weeks about Sirei being dismembered and hidden in the ruins, about Hiruko taking over as leader and then going missing, about us being drugged and losing all our food, and finally about how we'd gone out to search for new supplies only to be caught in the storm and how I'd gotten knocked out at some point. That just about covered everything. Wow, man, that's heavy. It's like you've really been through some of the ringer. Probably because they're all useless peasants on that side, you know, like Yoshika. Useless together with the holy Jumanji sword. I am the finest swordswoman in the land. Has it been hard for you all this time? Well, you know, we made it work somehow. The way she acted when she was concerned, her facial expression, the tone of her voice, they were all just as I remembered them. I could try to tell myself Karo and Nozomi were different people. With all these similarities, my brain would never accept it. You win like commanding and eliminated right under your nose is just how dense can you possibly be? Uh-oh. Good grief, I think all this info has been too much for an ego. What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? Everything just went black. Uh-oh. Computer, are you okay? Uh-oh. Wake up, you pathetic scrap mouth. Okay. I think this camera just died. Uh-oh. Alright, let me fix it. Okay, we're back. That was a little scary, but everything's fine. Everything is good. Everything is dreamlike. Wake up, you pathetic lump of scrap and metal. Or do you want to take a one-way trip to the recycling center? After a merciless barrage of whacks on the head from Kurara, Vigo finally seemed to regain his senses. The Honorable Saray killed or dismembered. No! How did it happen? Did the invaders get into your school somehow? We think so. That's the only explanation I could think of anyway. If their stealth units are anything like the ninja of yore, winning this war will be even harder than we anticipated. The holy Jumunji sword agrees, by the way. You don't have to tell us everything your stupid sword says. You're ruining the flow of the conversation. No, Saray, my honorable Saray, how could this be? Hey, you quit your blubbering or I'll crack open your head and restore your factory settings. Anyway, now that I've told you how things stand on our side, can you tell me some more about this school? There's still some stuff I don't quite understand. Like, why are you trusting this? We don't trust our that. Oh, no, sorry, nothing. First of all, this school is called Second to Last Defense Academy, right? Do you also have something you're fighting to protect from the invaders? Oh, God, don't. Yes, in a sense. We have a closely guarded defense room, just like the one at your Last Defense Academy. These brave young people have been tasked with keeping its contest safe from, how does it go? Yes, from the vile and barbaric enemy. There's a defense room here as well. And what's in that room exactly? All I've heard is that it's something that will mean the end of humanity if the invaders get it. Yes, indeed, humanity's future prospects without this particular asset would be grim, to say the least. It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and ensuring a chance for future generations to thrive. World death? What's that? I beg your pardon? You don't know about world death? Didn't the Honorable Seaway tell you? This is the first I've heard of it. What is it? What does it mean? Oh dear, now I've put my foot in it. If the Honorable Saray didn't see fit to share this information with you, what right have I to contradict him? To get it out of me with such underhanded tactics, have you honor, sir? You mentioned it first. Whoa, fofo, the Honorable Saray would never have let this happen. I blame my inferior specs. But that's the last you'll hear of it from me. I'll not fall for your tricks again. You must have authority to tell me now that Siray's gone, right? So what's the problem? No, it doesn't work that way. Superior officer's orders must be obeyed unless explicitly rescinded. Guess that's all I'm getting. World death. Sounds nasty. Could it be some kind of despair of the ultimate variety? Alright, that was a little bad. I could have done that better. I'm so sorry. But what is it? Some kind of natural disaster? Or the name of an organization, maybe? And whatever's in the defense room is the key to defeating it? Or them? Crazy thought. We're all dead. Our real bodies are in there, and that's what we're protecting, because we're the future of... That's this little Zonky Zero going into the mix. But if there's one or two, why do they only have 4 people protecting it? If you don't mind me asking, is this your entire unit? You've been fighting the invaders with just the 4 of you? There were 5 to begin with, but our 5th member sacrificed herself during our last battle. Sacrificed? At our school, we can't die in battle. Isn't it the same here? Oh no, we have a revival-matic and corpse recovery drones, too. Bringing our fallen comrades back isn't an issue. But this one wasn't killed. She allowed herself to be taken prisoner by the other side. Oh god, what if that's who we killed? As an invader. The invaders take prisoners? She was too far away for the drones or the revival-matic to be of use. By now, they've probably... Don't say it! Moko is still alive! She has to be! Moko? Yes, that was her name. Moko Mojiro, a most considerate and kind-hearted student. By which he means she had a disgustingly positive attitude. She never hesitated to put herself in harm's way, to keep the rest of us safe. If it wasn't for her, the school would have fallen to the invaders by now. We all owe her our lives. Lady Moko had the heart and soul of a true hero. Without her, we are like the 47 Ronin without Oishi. My son. I told you, she's not dead. She's still out there somewhere. She wouldn't give up that easily, so I won't give up on her. I'll find her and get her out of whatever invader prison they've picked. Oh god, I should have checked to see if my audio was still recording after everything crashed. And it is! Huzzah! So in answer to your earlier question, yes, it's just the 4 of them defending the school now. That seems kind of small. We started with 10 people at our school. Ah, yes, there's a reason for that. You see, the difference between your school and ours is... Oh my, that was a close one. You almost had me leaking confidential information, you cunning trickster, you. Seriously, all I did was ask a question. You may be small in number, but we make up for it in other ways. Everyone here is an elite fighter. On the other hand, I'd wager there are students at your school who are still a little green on the battlefield, yes. That's true, even I'm not used to it yet. They're all elite fighters, even her? Cardo, a seasoned fighter? At home? On the battlefield? It can't be. I don't see how that could be possible. Maybe Nozomi really is a different person. There are other differences between last and second to last defense academy as well. For instance, we don't have any undying flames yet. What? So there's no wall of fire? Alas, no. After all, the thing generating the flames is... another close one. You'll get no more secrets out of me, you scoundrel. How many times are we going to do this? Anyway, because of our weaker defenses, the enemy attacks here are that much together. Everyone's done a spin job of fighting them all. Of course we have. We're the only ones who can. You sound so calm about it. Didn't you ever have any doubts? Weren't you confused being brought here and forced to fight? Sure, a little, but it's what we were sent here to do. It's our mission. Our mission? We're representing all of humanity in this war. They chose us, above all others, to defend this world from the invaders. We're the only ones who could do this, so it's only natural we give it our all. Mankind's future is in our hands now. It's our responsibility. Missions, responsibilities, there's a lot of serious stuff going on here, and we were just having a barbecue. The Cardo I know would never talk like that, even in a messed up situation like this. Save the inspirational speeches, Nozomi. We've been through all this before. This is a textbook case of noblesse oblige. As one who stands at the peak of society's upper echelons, it's my duty to protect the ignorant masses. Of course, sorry for getting carried away. Hey, your speeches are a delight, Nay, your speeches are a delight, Lady Nozomi. They never fail to fill me with determination. Same. We were all on the fence when we first arrived, but you soon had rallying around to fight the good fight and whatnot. That, and you convinced me it'd be good experience me for my future hits. Well, it sounds like the debate of whether or not to participate went in a totally different direction over here. More things they could potentially change on other routes. I'm curious. And all because of... because of Nozomi. No one at our academy ever tried to frame the war as a mission or responsibility or anything. I'm like 90% sure C-Ray did, and I think Hiroko can kind of. Did kind of. Sorry, I'm getting some important text messages that I need to check right now. Hold on a moment. Alright, well that just happened. I'm about to get another call, so I'll do what I can in the meantime. Let's resume this crazy adventure. Oh, the camera died again. I love that! I love that happening! Yay! Alright, I'm gonna pause again. Hold on. Okay, I think I need to get to a save point and restart, so hopefully that'll happen soon. Only concentrated. Amazing spot it's been on it. Yeah, baby. The camera died. It came back. Something wrong. It died again. Oh, sorry, it's nothing. She and Kanwa may look and sound the same, but I'm starting to see how different they are personality-wise. That still doesn't explain all the similarities, though. So what are you going to do now, Takumi? Huh? You could stay and fight the invaders with us if you wanted. It'd be nice to have another guy around. Not because I'm planning on checking you out in the bath or anything like that. I don't know where you'd get such an idea. I mean, if I'm gonna sneak a peek at your body, I'd want it to be a lot more exposed than that, you feel me? Nothing about what he said makes me want to stay. Naturally, it would be an honor to have you join our ranks, but I'm afraid that simply won't do. We have a plan in place, and we need to stick to it. I'll be returning you to your own academy. You will? Oh, hey, hold on. Hold on the phone. Okay, we're saved, so hopefully, should the need arise, I think the need just arised. Ah, nuts. Alright, be back in a minute. Well, I don't know how many. Yeah. Sorry about that, citizens. We're back. Just the guys around. I guess we're in the middle, so yeah, I'm back. I mean, I can get back to Last Defense Academy from here. Had some soup, watched some Kori Kenshin. Very good stuff. Very good little break. Yes, indeed. By using the certain transport method, we can be there in less than a day. What transport method is that? Why, the school bus, of course. We have a special model parked in our garage. What? Like an actual bus? Why do you have one of those? Sometimes it's necessary for us to all travel further afield for special missions and the like. Heck, that was meant to be classified information. I can't say anything around you, can I? Ugh, I'm just going to ignore that. At any rate, it sounds like I'll be going back soon. Honestly, I don't know what to feel right now. I'm worried about the others, of course, but this will mean leaving her, too. We can give you some of our surplus food supplies to take with you. That is why you ventured out in the first place, is it not? Oh, right. Thanks. That'd be a big help. Isn't that taking hospitality too far? Why should we waste our hard-earned supplies on this Funny Pages reject and his goofball friends? That's rich, coming from someone like her. We need everyone in both academies to do their part, or all our efforts would be for naught. What does that mean exactly? Losing the Honorable C-Ray will be a considerable blow to the war effort. It means we'll have to completely overhaul your or our strategy going forward. I mean, C-Ray was the one in charge of everything before? I guess he's so afraid of leaking any more secrets that he's just not going to answer. When are we going to leave? Right now? No, I think it's a little late in the day for that. We'll need time to get the supply packages together too. Let's set our departure time for tomorrow morning. Does that work for you, Mr. Sumo? Yeah, that's fine with me. Tomorrow morning. Hopefully I'll be able to talk with Nozomi some more before then. I need to be sure about whether she's really Karuo or not. I won't feel right about leaving if I can't get that straight first. All this time, my main reason for fighting has been so I could see Karuo again, and now I'm just going to be a complete asshole and give up everything if I know Karuo is fine. Apparently, I guess that's what we might be accidentally implying here. Like, what about your mom? And I think you had a dad? Hey, peasants, take those filthy eyes of yours off of Nozomi. Huh? I see the way you're looking at her, the way your gaze roams up and down her legs is painfully transparent. You're already fantasizing about the indecent things you want to do to her, aren't you? Pervert, degenerate, archmage of immorality. What? No, of course not. You'd better lock your door tonight, Nozomi. You wouldn't want this lech casting his spell on you. I can stand guard for you. I will collect the miscreant in twain at the first sign of trouble. Well, this stinks. Don't sweat it, man. You know how girls love threats of violence. How about you come grab a bite with me tonight? Maybe after you can come back to my room and I'll demonstrate some of my favorite... give you a relaxing massage.
Hey!
I think I'll pass. If I couldn't talk to Nozomi, I wanted to be alone. I took some food back to the room that had been assigned to me and ate it there. No matter how much I tried to relax or distract myself, there was only one thing on my mind. Nozomi. Not my mom, who's literally in the picture. The resemblance was uncanny. She and Karuo could be twins. No, what's even beyond that? Apart from the hairstyle, their appearance, speech, and body language were exactly the same. Not how she talked about fighting and everything, though, because like 10 minutes ago, I just said that was definitely not her. It couldn't be a coincidence. All the logical arguments in the world wouldn't convince me otherwise. Then again, Nozomi is so calm and stoic. Karuo would probably be freaking out if she were here. Okay, so you do realize you got some confusion. If she really were Karuo, why would she hide it from me? What if she has amnesia? Could that be why she doesn't know me? I can't let it end like this. I can't just leave without finding out the truth. I'd been sitting on the bed, but I got up now. It was time for action. I had to clear this up, or I'll always have it hanging over me. I have to talk with her alone. If I have to get cleft in twain to get to her, so be it. I can always come back with a revival-matic anyway. All right, let's do this. Let's see what Nozomi has to say. Here I go, mustering up the courage. I made my way. Oh, she's going to be right there. But right as my hand fell on the doorknob. Oh my. An alarm? There was no doubt about it. It was the same blaring siren and flashing lights I'd seen and heard so many times before. Enemy attack! The invaders are coming!
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare.
Did they get this alarm when they heard me, though? For Taki. Oh, never mind. Okay, it looks really bright out for supposedly being too late. Suddenly, I was in a fight-or-flight mode. My heart was racing, my blood was pumping, my whole body was trembling. I threw the door open and dashed outside. Oh. I know I said I wanted some time alone with Nozomi, but this was hardly the time or the place. Are you gonna fight with us, Takumi? Huh? I kind of ran out of the room without thinking, but... Yeah, of course. I can't just stand by and do nothing. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Their attacks have been getting worse lately. Will you be fighting too, Nozomi? Huh? Well, yes, naturally. That's the reason I'm here, after all. It's up to all of us to fight to keep humanity safe. Haruo was more timid than most people, a real scaredy cat. She'd go out of her way to avoid any kind of conflict. Even in a place like this, with so much on the line, she'd never have chosen violence so easily. Are you sure about that? Calling it the natural thing to do, that's something she'd never say. Are you okay? You're looking a little pale. I'm fine. It's embarrassing to admit this, but I've never liked sirens ever since I was little. Uh-oh.
I don't like sirens.
But I just have to get over it. This is no time to freak out. So we raised both hands and gave her cheeks a light slap. Okay, that should do it. You sure you'll be all right? Yeah, don't worry about it. Besides, the others are probably in the war room already. We shouldn't keep them waiting. You're right. Let's go. And we'll be there next time, citizens, because until then, my friend's gonna have to be farewell.